So let's look at part 2. So C1, sketch C1 and C2 on the same diagram, stating the coordinates or any stationary point of intersection with the axis and the equation of asymptote. So okay, great. So we already written down all the equation of asymptote. For C1, I'll usually encourage students to just key in calculator. This is a circle obviously, but you could actually key this in make y the subject is equals to 25 minus x squared. So you can actually, because they want the negative portion, so you open square root will be plus minus, so you take the negative one out. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how you actually just key in GC for this part here. So once you're in a GC, obviously you just key in the calculator, where y is negative. So root 25 minus x squared. 25 minus x squared. So you just key this in, and after that, this will be your circle, half of it. But if you want to see that is a perfect circle, you could just zoom square, so it will give you a nice circle shape, right, where the scales are the same. So that's one. Then after that, you just key in the next rational function, which is x plus 3 plus 24 and after that you have got x minus 3, right? Now, one thing which I usually ask students to do very often is to key in the oblique asymptote equation, which is x plus 3. You could just make this a dotted line and you just graph it and you get a very nice curve like such. So obviously this curve here, there's another one above here, and this is like the vertical asymptote. You could just zoom out if you want to. You zoom out and it looks like that. Okay, so this is the curve that you're looking at. So just plot them properly. Know how to find the intercept. I'm pretty sure you can. So find the main or max point on the curve. Alright, I'm going to sketch this curve using Desmos. So once you sketch a graph as such, just make sure you are able to find the max point. This part here, you have got this will be the radius of 0, and so this is minus 5 0, and this is 5 0. Okay. Then the max and mean point, just use your GC and find it. Those are the equation that you can. So neatly label everything out. So this would be your y equals x plus 3 for asymptote, and this is x equals to 3, and this equation here will be y equals to x squared plus y squared equals to 25. And this part here is where they cross. 0 negative 5 0 0 yeah, and this is where they cross as well. So this part here would be your negative 3 negative 4. Okay, then the maximum point, you should be able to find it using a GC. So just use your GC to find the maximum point. So this part here, okay, this part here as well, this is a minimum point. So actually don't really need the arrow, just key in calculator, find the max and mean. So so I'm just going to demonstrate using finding the minimum point. Just go to this equation here, just press up to go to the red equation, then scroll to the left side and then to the right side, and this will be your minimum point. 7.90, 15.8, and then the max minimum point will be minus 1.90, negative 1.80. Okay, so just make the last check. I think everything is drawn properly, so it's fine now. Okay, yeah.